Taurus, welcome to your decoding for love, career, money, and soul plan for September. We begin. Hello Taurus, and this is your personal decoding for September, a love, career, money, and soul plan for your sign. I'm Xenia, the Funky Oracle, the Oracle for higher timeline, the life of your dream. Before we start, I want to mention our webpage, thefunkyoracle.com, where you can purchase your personal decoding for your personal situation as a video or as a call with me. And you can also purchase a 3D harmonical binaural audios that we guys create for you, so you can be more happy, healthy, and more here in the now. We use them in the daily life and especially in our exercise routine. So if you're exercising and if you want to update and lift your workout routine, I'm sure you will find a perfect audio for your workout routine over there. So we start. I want to say that all 4 cards are big arcanas, Taurus. I don't know if you are aware of this change, but something big is moving and is happening in your life. It might feel like everything is coming together and the life starts, or it starts making sense for you, what you are doing in life. Maybe you've been asking these questions yourself lately. Why I'm doing this? Why am I here? Why do I have to wait? Why do I have to do this? Why are these people are around me, and so on. So look, take a look. Your love card is the card Hermit, number 9, and Hermit is a Virgo energy, so you got a jackpot here right now. Maybe that, like, the Virgo loves you. You can tell the Virgo truly loves you. And Virgo energy is a very specific energy, if it, or is the right energy if it comes to a healthy relationship to ourselves. Let's say our health, the skin, the exercising, the sweating, the sports, the dancing, maybe the expressing yourself. When it comes to the connection to your avatar, to your body, the Virgo is like the sign to be asked questions about this. Also, people as a Virgo, maybe you are in love with Virgo. Maybe you are Virgo in your rising, in your sun, and or in your ascendant. So because Virgo is very picky and very clean and clear about the life force that is flowing through our veins, and we have this for your love, I would say that September will bring the best out of you. Maybe not in the way that you used or that you expected yourself doing this, but actually, you know, like what I want to say, maybe you will start finally exercising. Maybe you will go on a trip just by yourself, without kids, without family, without a partner, where you will figure out who you really are. What do you want? I see a Taurus here that is getting and becoming more mature, that understands that there is no one above him, there is no one who will do things for him or for her. It's like some sort of freedom that I see here you gaining, and at the same time you're realizing that you're free, there is no one above you, and at the same time there is no one who will maybe teach you something or who will push you. Maybe this is a feeling of getting older, of maybe missing the parents, or the parents are also getting older. Like you feel like you're moving, everything is moving. you're switching the roles. You start maybe also or maybe you also start realizing which things you haven't tried yet. And that's why the hermit inside of you starts telling you, so you still have time. Maybe you thought that you're old already. You thought that you missed something. You thought that you passed already, or you didn't pass the exam. But the exam is coming here in the now. So if you see this video, this is your call to start finally doing something for you. And if it's time for yourself, let's say, right? Because we see this in a love level, this card, the Hermit. The Virgo wants you to start taking care of yourself, of the things that you eat, of the way you sleep, of the quality of your shower, of the quality of the water that you drink, of the quality of the time that you spend with yourself. So you are stepping into another phase of understanding who you are and what is good for you, for your human body, for your human experience. You are old enough, and I think you already have, you might have collected enough experience already to understand and to figure out and to pick what is good for you. Like, as I said, simple things like taking care of yourself, food, hydration, making sport, doing sport, spending quality time with yourself, spending me time, but maybe also forcing yourself to a new destinations, forcing yourself to figure out something new. Maybe you will go travel. This is amazing card also to go travel. You go party by yourself, you go with a bicycle by yourself, you start discovering the new you. And this this discovering of this new you is here more like collecting of all the things that you want to remember about yourself. So yes, you can be nostalgic, but don't be too dramatic. This time that Virgo, or this energy that Virgo gives you, is not for you to put you down and feel like you're late or you're old. Is for you to wake up a little bit. Like, so sometimes we need this drama in life to understand what really matters. So take this challenge with proud and start just taking care of yourself. I'm living with Virgo for 3 years, and I thought before that I was already doing good in life in this fact, like taking care of myself, and I just can tell that my boyfriend proved me in a very, very better way how it can work even better. And this is just what I want to tell you, that trust in the struggle, and trust in the struggle. You can only win. Yes. So yes, I just want to say I look better than before, like never, like with the relationship. And this is what I also see for you. Don't be afraid to start collecting just best memories from your life and carrying them inside of you with pride. Maybe you want to put pictures of your kids, of your grandkids in your pocket. Maybe you want to make a tattoo. Maybe you want to express yourself in a different way. So don't dim to fit in. Don't be afraid to show yourself. Look, this is a change. This is a wheel of fortune for your career, and number 10. And my matrix, I have here maximize the vacation, maximize the frequency. Maximizing the frequency also means like you do something more intensively. Like if you focus on something, go all in. Focus on the food that you eat. Focus on the movie that you watch. It can also mean that you lift your frequency, and instead of being sad or maybe depressed or maybe too slow during the day, you start pushing yourself and maybe listening to nice music. It also goes with your career. Maximize the higher timeline, maximize the binaural beats. this movement, yes, the movement, the change, the transformation is coming from the career. This need of being by yourself, or this need of pushing yourself further, this need of maybe forcing yourself to get to know yourself even better, I have a feeling it's coming here through the change on your career level. Maybe it's not the change that you've been forcing, but this is the change that's happening worldwide right now, and you feel this change, as I said, with AI, with other possibilities, with other new ways, with old ways that don't work anymore. So everything is moving, everything is changing, and it feels a little bit like a hurricane, right? Like the eye of the hurricane. And we know that inside of the eye there is a peace. So if you feel that this whole thing out there makes you crazy and you don't know what to do, or just the news make you crazy, then focus yourself on the eye of the hurricane. Maybe it's your third eye. Maybe you should just start simple meditating, closing your eyes for 10 minutes every day. Whenever you can remind yourself on this, will bring you into this eye of the hurricane. Like we see this yin and yang in the middle, the black and the white, the four forces, the main forces, and everything around this, the 12 signs, the colors, like everything is interacting. You can imagine that if we have two main forces, black and white, they always kind of, I don't want to say fighting, but they're always interacting. So our reality is kind of based on the conflict already. So to make it work, it has to move. And I know you don't like this because you want to have peace after all you went through, after all the hard ups and downs. You just want to have fun and enjoy the life. I totally understand you. I just want to show you that in this movement that's happening right now, there are a lot of also changes for you. Just by the fact, as I said, if everything is getting too much for you, this is a high chance for you to finally maybe step back, get into the center, to center yourself, close your eyes for 10 minutes, maybe what you never did before on your work, on your office, if you work, like that you start talking to your intuition, that you start talking to yourself, and that you start asking yourself, what is good for me right now in this moment? This movement on the career, I think I can imagine for you with a lot, if you have a lot of Taurus energy, you feel like the house is breaking apart, the chaos is starting, like you can't hold it, you can't control it. And your sign is very, very homey. You need stability, you need something that is stable, you need something that has value. Your sign is very earthy, your sign is very motherly. So yes, Mother Nature is changing and evolving, it's absorbing, it's reborning, but it's stable, it's always there. So if this hurricane of emotions, feelings, if it comes to job, hits you too much, then ask yourself, why is it for? Like imagine you will be in nature and this hurricane is starting again and you just prepared everything perfect. Your cows are on the field, your rabbits are on the field too, your butterflies are in the air. If you will be in nature, and you know this hurricane is coming, maybe try to imagine you are in nature and try to start interacting. Maybe just try to understand that in this hurricane there is a chance. Maybe it sounds very weird, it sounds like an explanation of a kid, I truly try to help you, like maybe as I would be your kid, maybe your inner child is trying to calm you down. Yes, you don't have to, but I can imagine that the inner family, what we have in a store, is what will reset you immediately. The inner family is 12 minutes long, so this 10 minutes of closing eyes and focusing yourself is exactly what I see here and what you need. Look, you know you can't stop what's happening. You can't stop the evolution. It will always evolve and evolve and evolve. So the only thing you can take care of right now is you, is your heartbeat, is your heart, is your health, is focus on you. So please remember, on this high eye of hurricane, right? In the middle is always peace. In the middle, the main forces, the main energy, they are interacting with each other. There is no real fight. What we see on the outside, sometimes it feels like a fight, but there is always a meaning behind it. So if you don't understand the meaning, what's happening in your life, then maybe you shouldn't. Maybe it's not your job right now, and your job is to focus on you, as I said here right now already, right? You know that you see that the career is changing. You can't do the same things that you used to do maybe 1-2 years ago. Everything is evolving and changing and getting better and faster. So yes, you have to wait a little bit. Maybe September is a good time to just do repetitional work, copy paste, maybe without a huge muse effect and like inspiration that you say like, oh my god, this is so creative, and it takes your breath and you wondering your work, you enjoying to the fullest. Maybe it's not what you will get in September. September gives you more realistical feelings, but also that you need. Maybe you got too comfortable in life, and September shakes you a little bit. So yes, there are movements, but remember again, in the middle, if you want to understand the meaning, you have to become the change. So try to think as a nature, try to think as a market out there, try to think as your client, maybe try to think as a governor. So whatever you can't fight, you have to become this. Like if you want to keep going, I think this is what I want to say here. Yes, for the money, we have the Lovers. You see, very, very, very tricky energy, Taurus. I totally understand you. It doesn't feel like this, maybe. It feels more like a satira right now, this card, maybe the whole reading, because I have a feeling, maybe not, please let me know in the comment, but I have a feeling that you might feel the opposite of this card if it comes to money, because the connection and relationship with the money is not easy for us people. It's something that feels like unnatural, at least how I see it. And if I see how the people live, it's something that is like comes and goes, comes and goes. So it's a Gemini card though. So maybe you also want to work on your relationship to money. Maybe you want to see yourself for the first time as a mediator right here. And you can also pick left or right. And the other part, you leave it for money. Let's say in this picture, you will be this girl. The brother is the money, like your relationship to money. And you also here, or I can be this for the, or it's someone else. Or it could be also you, it's you, right? So it's actually a good idea to work with this. if you don't know, or if you didn't know how to deal with your money energy, imagine as if it would be a person. This is very good, Taurus. I think you should really try this out. If you want to change your relationship to money, try this out. Describe your relationship to money as if it would be a relationship to a person, and describe also the person as if your money will be a person. How often do you see each other? How much do you give into a relationship, and how much do you invest into the relationship with the money, and how much you give back, you get back from in this relationship from the money. But maybe it's even easier, maybe you should just talk to your partner if you are already in a relationship. You're not by yourself in this topic. If you are already with someone, I highly recommend you to be more open about this topic, because I think this is also the topic that breaks a lot of relationships. This is a topic where the romantic stops. So, and if you don't want that the money breaks your relationship and affects it, you can also try it out in September to make it as a topic. Like, start talking about this more, don't be afraid. And I also have a feeling that the more you will start talk about this, the easier it will get for you, it will become for you to change your situation. Because if you never talk about this and you don't like your money situation, but you never talk about this, or you never talk about this like a relationship because it is in a relationship, then you can't change it. I never see it this way, but I think it's a very good tool for you. Yes. Because you have a relationship to your body. We already said this, right? You have a relationship to another person. You have a relationship to your job. And then you have also a relationship to your money. Money connects you with your job, with your food, with your partner, with the neighbor, and so on. So somehow we're all connected through money too. This way I can also recommend you a soulmate love. So if you want to also heal your soulmate connection and you know that money affected your love relationship in life, then it's also a good month to heal yourself from this. Because you start, how you do this? Because you start investing time in yourself. Okay, so yes, so if you want to change your money situation, I would recommend you to start making it as a topic and talk more about this, so you don't feel yourself lonely. And if you have trouble to talk about this, then you go inside of yourself. Then maybe you should. Then the reason is somewhere deep inside of you. That's why the inner work, the work with the audios, while you're exercising, is how we teach people to start helping yourself from within. Yes. Yes, so maybe also money affected, like if I see the bigger picture, maybe also money affected your friendships also too. Or maybe that you didn't allow yourself to live a healthy and wealthy life so far. And now you start realizing that there is, as I said at the beginning, there is no one above you. So that you maybe start seeing that you are your own limitations. Like, this is what everything comes up in this month, the energies. And yes, look, this is your soul plan card, the moon. We see two dogs barking or yawning to the moon or to wolves. The moon card is a card of the past, of the memories, of your life experience, what you went through, what have you been collected, who you spend your time with. So if I see it, this card again, after everything what I said, yes, it makes kind of sense. Like September feels like you're checking on yourself again. There are no new news. Maybe you will get bored with the news and social medias out there. So you start finally investing time in yourself. You maybe been distracted by all the informations out there, like all of us. I think this is the time of the most probably information distraction right now. And this distracted, pulled your focus away from you. Maybe for a good reason. So you got a little vacation from yourself, and now with this freshness, with this fresh you, I can imagine, Taurus, that after all the time that you have spent by waiting for what's coming, what's happening in the world, what's coming, you start stepping into your own power. And all actually, like honestly, if I see the past 4 years from this perspective, I see this chaotic, changing, transformational times give us a huge chance to be more evolve, like be more mature, be more aware of the life that we are living. That's why don't dim to fit in. Figure out in September what makes you happy, what life experience or which life experiences you went through. Maybe you want to call people from your school. Maybe you want to go to the accounts of your of the people that you used to know. Start attracting people that match your persona. The persona from here in the now that you are right now. And you will see how deep you can be connected to these people. Like the better you know yourself, the easier and the better for you is to find people that match those characteristics. Yes, in September you start seeing who is on your side, who are you, and what you are doing in this life. Like very pathetical time right now, but I think it's important for every one of us. So we start realizing what is our path, where are we coming from, what are we doing. So I think, how can I say, I think, and I see it through your sign, that it's like people are moving all over the globe, all over the world. And I can also imagine for you that maybe you will start attracting new friends, or you will see more in September, because you will start discovering more inside of you. And the more you see yourself, the more you see on the outside, for the better or for the worse. So your job is to figure out how much inner work is good for you in September, and maybe also lifelong. So you enjoy the hustle, you enjoy the struggle, you enjoy the life. Yes. Taurus, I hope you were able to receive my decoded messages. I wish you a beautiful month. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and visit our webpage. I see you in the next video. Bye bye.
I'm this power that I feel.